We looked into the future. I don't know. It's like I'm Eric, I'm Emily. We did this looking into the future after being placed with a child, and we want to thank you and we love you.
Sure.
What do you think?
That works.
Do you want to do that?
That works. Do you want to start or you want me to?
No, you start.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I became very sick with cancer. Although I survived, I was never really the same, and I was told that I'd never be able to have a child of my own. I thought of you often after I beat cancer, and I wondered how you would come to me. It wasn't until I met your mother that I thought it was time to start to prepare to meet you. I first met your mother at home when my aunt and uncle decided to take me to meet her. We'd never met before, and my first thought that when I saw her was, wow, she is beautiful.
He had his famous leather jacket on, and he was really cute and super sweet.
She was absolutely gorgeous. We went on our first date, we had dinner, and went to a hockey game.
The night was really fun, and your dad will say I didn't say more than 5 words the whole night, but we both know he's making that up.
We scheduled another date, but your mother texted me and said that she was sick and that she wouldn't be able to go.
We talked a little bit after that first date and didn't talk for a whole year.
I figured that she just didn't like me and didn't want to give me the heartbreak of telling me that she didn't want to go on a date with me.
That year passed, and then your dad and I met up and ended up watching the Super Bowl at my house. After that night, we could not stop talking. It was all we did in between school and work was talk to each other. It sounds crazy, but that first week, I knew I was going to marry your dad.
I knew after only a few short weeks that this is the woman that I'd spend eternity with. On October 10th, 2009, we were married in the Salt Lake Temple, and it was one of the happiest days of my life.
I remember I could not stop smiling because I was just so happy.
It wasn't long after we were married that we decided that we wanted to start building our family.
I remember as a little girl, that's all I wanted to do was to be a mom. It's all I've ever wanted to do. As a child, I never dreamed about being a doctor, a teacher, or anything. I only wanted to be a mother. I prayed every single day for you to come to me. I would pray in the morning, in the middle of the day, at night, sometimes more. It was so hard to wait for you.
We spent many months trying, but we had no luck. But we knew that you were out there somewhere waiting for us. So we decided to go see a doctor and see if he could help us. After the surgery was complete, the doctor brought in Emily, told her the news. I was still very sleepy and I don't remember much of the event. When the doctor told your mother that we wouldn't be able to have our own children, she was heartbroken, and I never forgot how she smiled to hide that pain.
Did you know I loved you before I met you? There were so many people that loved you. Your grandmas, your grandpas loved you, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, great-grandparents, the list goes on and on. There were so many people that loved you before you were born, and so many people prayed for you as well. And there's one very special person who loved you before you were born too, and that's your birth mother. Your birth mother has a special place in my heart.
She wanted to get to know us better and to see if we were the very best people to take care of you. But she was afraid that she could not give you what you deserved. Her birth mother knew that you were a very special spirit and that you needed special people to be your family.
But she loved you so much and knew she had to do the right thing for you. She cried just like I did, and her heart hurt just like mine did. When we met your birth mother for the first time, I knew there was something so special about her.
You were the most beautiful baby that I had ever seen. We were so excited to take you into our arms. But your birth mother had been through so much, and she loved you so very much. So we gave her time that she could hold you and to show how much she loved you.
And I'll never forget the first time I held you in my arms. I was so happy for your dad and I, but my heart broke for your birth mom. I know how hard it was for her to make this decision.
Whether it be through emails or letters or pictures or even visits, we still see your birth mom today. So that you can see that there are so many people that love and care for you.
And we will never be able to thank her enough for what she did for us.
It took so very long, but you would finally come. All of that time you grew in our hearts. You were so worth the wait, and we love you so much.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Emily.
And we wanted to take time today to
look into the future of our experience that we have with you and with your birth child.
And we want to say thank you and that we love you.
With you, I see color for the first time.